Welcome, everyone, to tonight's matchup here with SHN Sports. We're on the campus of Georgetown High School where we have the inner city rivals. You have the Eastview Lady Patriots versus your Georgetown Lady Eagles here tonight. We're about 4.5 minutes away from player announcements. And want to go ahead and run through the roster here tonight for your Georgetown Lady Eagles. Currently, we have number 14, sophomore and captain Bella Dabbs. Number 20, senior and captain Taylor Miners. 22, sophomore Reese Hoadley. 24, sophomore Katie Piper. Number 25, senior captain Erica Rampton. Number 32, senior Madeline Furr. Number 33, captain Madeline Furr. Number 33 is senior Ainsley Pelzar. Number 34, senior Jane Butler. Number 40, Mackenzie Bernard, sophomore. Number 42, junior Caroline Rutledge. Number 44, junior Lucy Waring. And number 54, sophomore Chastity Lee. The captains tonight, mentioned the four captains there, Bella Dabbs, Taylor Miners, Erica Rampton, and Madeline Furr. Our managers are Jasmine Baltiera, Amia Gonzalez, Avery Lopez, Lily Mims, and Grace Reichert. Student trainers, Braylon Truelove. Trainers are Chad Hennessy and Vanessa Radu. Head coach is your coach, Rhonda Farney. Assistant coaches, Corey Cunningham, Nicole Zavala, and Jaron Vieira. Girls athletic coordinators, your coach, Rhonda Farney. Boys athletic coordinators, Chuck Griffin. Athletic directors, Jason Dean. Principals, Brian Johnson. And the GISD principal, Superintendent Dr. Fred Brent. We have a couple of minutes here before we get to the PA announcements. But again, this is a District 23 5A matchup. And as mentioned the other night, this is the beginning of the second round of district. And currently, right now, if we go look at the standings in District 23 5A, you have Pflugerville leading the district at 7-0. Hendrickson at 6-1. Georgetown, your Lady Eagles, are currently sitting in third place right now at 5-2. Their opponent tonight, Eastview, is fourth place at 4-3. Elgin is at 3-4. Cedar Creek is 2-5. Bastrop is 1-6, and Pflugerville Connolly is 0-7. And the docket tonight in District 23 5A, you have Pflugerville at Elgin. You have Hendrickson at Pflugerville Connolly. You actually have Bastrop at Cedar Creek, and of course here you have Eastview here against your Lady Eagles. Last time they played, which was the first game in district, was at Eastview. It was a tough game, highly contested game, but your Lady Eagles came out victorious with a 33-27 win. But this one should be a fun one tonight, folks, because right now, as mentioned before, the top four teams make the playoffs in district. And currently right now, the way they're sitting, these two teams is still make the playoffs here. And, of course, that's what it's all about at this time of year, is just trying to make that final push. And it looks like both teams are already like, hey, let's don't wait till that last minute. Let's go ahead and hit the benches and let's get this game on. So I think we're going to stay here just for a second, and in a few minutes, or not a few minutes, probably within about the next 30 seconds or so, we'll turn it over to PA announcer. They'll announce the players, then we'll do the national anthem, and then this ball game. It's time to play. But it's always great to see these young ladies playing because, you know, these schools are probably 2 or 3 miles apart. They fall under the Georgetown Independent School District, and I'm sure a lot of them have played on the same teams before, travel teams, and it's going to be a good one. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to the PA announcer. We'll be back here in just a little bit.
And your Georgetown Lady Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please rise for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
We'll introduce you first to the Eastview Lady Patriots. Number 2, Yadira Armas-Mendez. Number 4, Dee Cortez. Number 5, Addie McCormick. Number 10, Johanna Hernandez. Number 12, Carmen Hernandez. Number 15, Dea Nunez. Number 20, Kendall Sanford. Number 22, Madison Carr. Number 30, Destiny Sullivan. And number 33, Bianca Rivas. Your Georgetown Lady Eagles, the 5'7" sophomore guard number 10, Brian Ballard. The 5'6" sophomore point guard number 14, Bella Dash. The 5'10" sophomore guard number 15, Ainsley Herbert. The 5'8" senior guard number 20, Taylor Miners. The 5'7" sophomore guard number 22, Reese Hartley. The 5'9" sophomore guard number 24, Katie Piper. The 5'6" senior guard number 25, Erica Randall. The 5'8" sophomore guard number 30, Aubrey Bryant. The 5'11" senior forward number 32, Madeline Fowler. The 5'11" senior forward number 33, Ainsley Pepper. The 5'7" senior guard number 34, Jane Butler. The 6'1" sophomore forward number 40, Mackenzie Bernard. The 5'7" junior guard number 42, Caroline Rutley. The 6' junior center number 45, Aspen Mayo. The 6'1" sophomore center number 50, Cassidy Lee. And the 6'1" sophomore center number 54, Cassidy Lee.
All right, folks, are we ready to go or what? I tell you, this is it's an exciting time here. It's a good rivalry. and it's time to play some basketball. But first off, we want to say tonight's game is brought to you by Mesquite Creek Outfitters on the Georgetown Square. Be sure to check out the Mesquite Creek family and get outfitted for this winter. And right now, just kind of looking at Georgetown, or excuse me, Eastview. They got Yadira Mendez, who's starting. You got at number 5, Addie McCormick. Number 30, Destiny Sullivan. You have number, let me see here if I can figure out. You got number 12, Carmen Hernandez. And you got number 15, Daya Nunez. And for your Georgetown Lady Eagles, you have Taylor Miners, Madeline Furr, Bella Dabbs, Erica Rampton, and Chastity Lee with the jump up against Sullivan here. And immediately, Lee gets the ball, tips it back to Dabbs, or to Madeline, and she gets over to Dabbs. And immediately, Georgetown comes down and trying to run their offense here. Chastity Lee with a move inside, and it's fouled by Destiny Sullivan here. So immediately,
Number 30, Destiny Sullivan. 54, Chastity Lee to the line, shooting 2.
so Chastity Lee is going to go to the line to shoot 2. Immediately, the Georgetown offense is trying to go to the heart of the Eastview defense here. Chastity Lee gets the first free throw up and good. Next free throw up and good. So 2-0 here. Georgetown playing their customary 1-3-1 zone. Ars Mendez gets it over to McCormick. McCormick's looking to drive. She kicks it out, but looks like it's tipped by Miners, and Eastview's going to retain possession. Hernandez throwing it into McCormick. Gets over to Ars Mendez. They're trying to work the ball. Suddenly it looks like Ars Mendez loses her balance and goes out of bounds. And Georgetown's going to get the ball. Looks like Eastview has running the man-to-man defense here, and Rampton with the drive gets 2 points. Over the last few games, you can really tell that Erica's really trying to be more conscious about being more aggressive going towards the basket there, so nice play. But on the end here, McCormick misses a three-pointer, and the ball goes out of bounds. So they're trying to put a little pressure on Georgetown. They easily break the pressure, and Miners goes in and drives in for the 2 points. So immediately, Georgetown's up 6-0 here. Ars Mendez trying to throw, gets over to Hernandez, who kicks it, swings it back over to McCormick. Ars Mendez down the baseline, gets it to Sullivan, and Lee steals it and almost walks. Eastview crowd wanted a walk right there, but I think she was able to keep her plant foot there. Rampton gets it over to Dabbs, who goes down the baseline, gets kind of bumped out of bounds, but no call. Miners has it. Lee's coming out to try to set a screen, and Lee gets it and tries to put it up, and it's off the backboard. And Eastview gets the rebound. There's 5.5 to go here in the first period. 6-0 Georgetown. McCormick shakes to the left and then goes to the right and then tries to throw it into Sullivan, and it gets taken away by Georgetown. Miners has it, and she kicks out the Rampton for the three, and it is off the rim. Lee gets the offensive rebound, gets out the Dabbs, who decides she wants to shoot a three. She hits the three, but they call walking or traveling there. So McCormick's going to bring the ball up. And Ars Mendez fakes it and tries to throw it down low to Nunez, but gets taken away by, I believe it was Fur maybe. Rampton tries to go in, and Hernandez actually takes it away. Now McCormick's going to go down. She gets it over to Nunez for the three, and she hits top of the key. So Nunez with a three-pointer there to cut the lead in half. So Eastview takes a timeout there. We'll be right back in about 30 seconds. Thank you for joining SHN Sports. My name is Keith Burris. Looks like Coach Farney has made some substitutions here. Looks like she's taken out Lee and put in Bernard here. Dabbs with the ball, gets it over to Miners. And Eastview's trying to put pressure on Miners. And it's a nice play. Miners goes up with a great drive. It comes off the rim. Bernard keeps it alive, tries to put it in. It comes off the rim, and then Fur puts it back up and in. So that offensive rebound, Addie McCormick with a jump shot and misses it. Dabbs with a three-pointer and is off the mark. McCormick gets the rebound, is going to push it up. There's 3.5 to go here in the first period. And she puts it up and it's off. Sullivan gets the rebound. Dabbs with a nice block out of Nunez and gets the rebound and then immediately pushes it up. And Miners gets it down low to Bernard for the two. So 10-3. Still by Fur. Dabbs has it. Trying to get it across, and she does, over to Rampton. Swings over to Miners. Miners is dribbling. Dabbs has it. She's going to her left. And she gets pickpocketed by McCormick. And I believe
Foul charge, number 14, Bella Dabbs.
Bella Dabbs gets the foul right there. Looks like Bella's going to be out as well as Madeline. And so currently right now, Coach put in Chastity Lee for Madeline and put in Reese Hoadley for Bella Dabbs. Currently right now, Eastview, they put in Cortez, number 4. And Ars Mendez with the three-pointer off the rim. Rebound right Rampton. Hoadley gets it, and she immediately tries to push it up. Gets it over to Miners, who leads, kicks it back out to Rampton, and she thought about three, but then she decided to drive it and try to pass it back to Lee, but it was a little bit too hot to handle. So the ball goes out of bounds off of Georgetown. So Eastview's going to get it right now, and we have Katie Piper who's going to come in for Taylor Miners. It's 10-3 Georgetown. Cortez with the ball. McCormick has it. Piper gets a reach-in foul there on McCormick.
Foul charge, number 24, Katie Piper.
McCormick throws over to Cortez down on the baseline. Cortez looks like she's trying to move. But good footwork there by Bernard, keeping her from driving down the baseline. And Nunez goes around. It looks like we got us a tie ball game. Or not a tie ball game, but a tie ball. And so possession's going to go to Eastview. You can definitely tell the intensity's out there now for both teams. McCormick with a jump shot, misses it. McCormick tries to get it back down to Sullivan, who's down low and shoots it. It looks like she's going to get the foul on maybe Lee. So the foul's on Lee, and Sullivan is going to get 2 shots here. First shot is off the mark here. Just a minute and 31 seconds left in the first period. Next one's off the mark. Piper with the rebound. Rampton has it. We'll swing it over to Hoadley. Hoadley's going to drive to the rim, and she's going to get the 2 points there. So Hoadley. Still here. Piper gets fouled by, I don't know if that's going to be on McCormick or Sullivan. So that was off, that foul was on Addie McCormick. And they're calling it a blocking foul, so it's not in the act. So Georgetown's going to throw it out on the baseline here. Hoadley looks inside to Furr. Furr with the shot, misses it. And Bernard almost had it there. McCormick immediately pushes it and can't quite hold on to it. And it goes out of bounds. So it looks like Georgetown's going to, or Eastview's going to try to apply some pressure here. They're going to try to get Katie to get caught over in the corner, but Georgetown Lady Eagles are not going to let that happen. Piper with the 3. Piper with the 3, and it's good. A golden 3 by Katie Piper. We got 25 seconds to go here in the first period. And Georgetown's up 15-3. Nunez with the scoop and doesn't quite make it. Bernard's going to get the ball, going to push it down. We got 8 seconds. Piper, she thought about shooting that 3, but then decided to pass it back out. Hits Erica. There's 2 seconds left, and that's going to run out the clock. But currently right now at the end of the first quarter, your Georgetown Lady Eagles are up 15-3 on the Eastview Lady Patriots. Your first quarter scores brought to you by Waterboy Graphics. Let Waterboy Graphics take your brand and facility to the next level. After the first quarter, your Lady Eagles made 1 golden 3-pointer brought to you by the Golden Rule, where above all else, goodwill, friendship, and kind regard. This holiday season, be sure to check out the Golden Rule on the Georgetown Square. Thank you very much for joining us, HN Sports. My name is Keith Burst. We'll be right back in about 30 seconds. All right, thanks for joining back here, starting the second period. Georgetown's up 15-3, and I just kind of looking at the score sheet here, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 7 Lady Eagles scored that quarter. So great job of getting everybody involved in the game here. Right now, Hoadley with that layup and puts it up and in. Makes it 17-3.
Foul charge, TCU number 2, Yadira Arcendis. Reese Hoadley to the line for the N1.
We got the N1 here, and that is good. So 18-3. Right now, for your Lady Eagles, you have Hoadley, Piper, Ainsley Pelzar's out on the court, and Bernard and Miners. With a rebound with Miners, she immediately decides to look up court and finds Piper for the breakaway layup. Lady Eagles are really being aggressive tonight. Ars Mendez with the three-pointer and hits it from the corner. I know from Eastview's perspective, they really needed that shot right there because Georgetown's really dominating the game so far. Dominating on the boards. Really doing a good job of running the offense. Pelzar gets it, bounces it. Looks like McCormick knocked it away but threw it back into Pelzar and it went off Pelzar. So now Eastview has the ball. 20-6, Georgetown over Eastview. 6:40 left in the second period. So McCormick's bringing the ball down, looking to run the offense. Switch over to Hernandez. Hernandez gives it to Nunez. And they get it down to Sullivan, who then kicks it out for McCormick for a three-pointer, and it rattles out. So Miners gets rebounded immediately. Runs the offense, throws it to Pelzar. Nice play. That was a nice give and go right there. She hit Pelzar on the wing and then immediately cut to the basket, and Pelzar with a nice pass to Miners. Piper gets the steal and goes down, and she gets the two, plus the and one. So it's 24-6. And Katie Piper So we got a 25-6 game here, folks. And then Nunez with the jumper from the baseline misses it. Miners with the rebound. We got some foul. Ars Mendez. Georgetown's really looking to try to keep applying the pressure on Eastview here. If Eastview doesn't start going quickly, then Georgetown's really going to kind of run them out of the gym here. Georgetown's running their offense really well. Piper comes in and gets another 2 points. She's already got 7 points this quarter. So 27-6. Ars Mendez tries to throw it, but Piper knocks it out. 27-6 here, 21-point lead. They've increased their lead by 9 points just in these first 3 minutes of the second period. They're up by 12 at the end of the first period. Now they're up by 21. With 5 minutes to go here in the second period. Cortez has the ball. He's going to get over to McCormick. McCormick with a jump shot. And it doesn't fall, hits the back of the rim. Ferg gets it, gets out to Hoadley. She immediately looks up, tries to see where she can pass it to. Miners steps back with three and misses it, but then there you go, there's Bernard. That's a common theme every game is McKenzie seems to always be around the ball. And it's no different tonight, getting the offensive rebounds. Because when you're in offense and you can continue to get offensive rebounds, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Just puts so much pressure on the other team. Currently, right now, we have some substitutions here. We got Miners, Dabbs, Bernard, Furr, and now we got Jane Butler, senior Jane Butler, out on the court for Georgetown. 29-6. Halfway through, looks like Nunez misses it off the rim. That was a nice move, just kind of rattled out. Dabbs gets it over to Butler. Dabbs going to go to her right and give it off to Miners. And then I think what Georgetown's done a really good job of tonight is taking advantage of the man-to-man. It's like we got us a walk on Dabbs. So turnover, going to go over to Eastview. But they've done a really good job of setting screens and run their offense and really getting some good shots. So 29-6, 3:43 to go. Kick out to Sullivan, and from the baseline she hits two. So 29-8 here. Miners has it. It's going to go to her left. Gets it off to Bernard. Bernard skip pass over to Dabbs, who hands it off to Furr, and it looks like Cortez tied up Furr, and it's going to be Eastview's ball now on the jump ball. You know, back in the day, I guess they could say I'm kind of an old timer, but back in the day, you had to actually do a jump ball every time you tied it up. Now, what a pick by Miners. Miners are going to drive it to the hoop and put it in. She gets the steal and the 2 points. So Cortez gets it. And Bernard comes out and gets the block. McCormick's going to shoot the three and is off the rim. Nunez gets it over to Cortez for a three, and that's too long. Miner's going to get the rebound. Yeah, back in the day when you had when you get the ball tied up right, like that, you had the jump ball. You actually had to do a jump ball every time, but then those rules have changed quite a while ago. But of course, when I played basketball in high school, we didn't even have the three-point line, so that was a little bit different ball game as well. 2 minutes to go here. Eastview's up 31-8. Has played a really good half of basketball. Team play. Cortez comes in, shoots it from the free throw line, misses it. Butler's going to get it, and she's going to push it up court. She sees Furr down, and she misses a shot. It was a nice pass by Butler. Here comes Cortez. And then there's Bernard with another block. And Bernard knocks the ball away. What defense, great defense there. And Miners is all over, that was Nunez that time, but McCormick's going to drive in with the floater. And McCormick with her first 2 points of the game. That's 31-10. A minute and 10 to go here in the second period. Ladies are passing around, and Butler with the three-pointer, and it rattles out. Well, I tell you, you can tell that's just off by just not even inches, probably millimeters. That ball just rattled out. Butler can shoot the ball. She's done very well this year and can definitely shoot it. So I'm sure that's not going to prevent her from shooting again, because next time I'm sure is going to fall here. But she's a great shooter. Looks like we got a foul here. Not quite sure who they called that one on. It's 31-10, 46 seconds to go in the second period. They get out of Nunez, and there's Bernard again with another block. And here comes Rampton. He's going to drive it down. Nice play. That was a nice play. That's what you like to see. She didn't hesitate. She just went right to the hole, went up and got fouled, and is going to get the 2. That's the aggressiveness you like to see there. But it all started, as always, a lot of times on the defensive end where Bernard got another block. First shot just off. Erica's got her second shot here. And it rattles out. Cortez gets it, looks up. She's going to try to drive it, kick it back out to Sullivan. They shot about probably about a 15, 16 footer. That was short. 25 seconds to go here. We got 20 seconds to go. Georgetown's going to set up their offense here. Fur has it, tries to kick it out to Butler, and she shoots it, and it is just off the mark. Man, she is just missing it, just slightly. Here comes Cortez down. There's 2 seconds left. 1 second, and that is the ball, or the second half here. Second quarter, my apologies. Get my tongue tied. So we got the end of the second quarter here, folks, at tonight's game where Georgetown Lady Eagles are up 31-10 on Eastview Lady Patriots. The score is brought to you by Minuteman Press. Whether it's business cards or holiday family postcards, let Minuteman Press handle your printing needs. After the second quarter, your Lady Eagles have made 1 golden three-pointer tonight, which is brought to you by the Golden Rule, where above all else, goodwill, friendship, and kind regard. This holiday season, be sure to check out the Golden Rule on the Georgetown Square. Right now, we got about 9.5 minutes to go till we actually get it started back, and we're going to go ahead and take a break here, and I'll be back with about a minute or so left in the halftime. So thank you very much, and for joining SHN Sports. My name is Keith Burris, and talk to you soon. All right, folks, welcome back. We're here for some second half action here. Your Georgetown Lady Eagles had a great first half here, 31-10 over Eastview. Coach Farney's going to come out with our starters here. Erica Rampton, number 25. Bella Dabbs, number 14. Madeline Furr, number 32. Taylor Miners, 20. And Chastity Lee, number 54. And I just want to say that tonight's game is brought to you by Mesquite Creek Outfitters on the Georgetown Square. Be sure to check out the Mesquite Creek family and get outfitted for this winter. So immediately Taylor Miners gets fouls. McCormick with the foul on Miners. And the first one up and off the mark, just a little bit too strong. But again, we appreciate all of our sponsors here. Taylor with the make there, 32-10. All right, we got Yars Mendez with the ball here. Going to her right. McCormick goes to her right, stops with the jump shot off the back of the rim, misses it. Rampton gets it, gives it to Dabbs, who immediately looks up court to try to see if she can start a fast break there, but decides against it. Now it gives over to Miners. Rampton to her right, swings it back over to Dabbs. She says, you know what, I'm going to take a three right now, and she hits it. A golden three by Bella Dabbs. And what a way to start the third quarter here. Nice pass by McCormick down to Sullivan. Dabbs has the ball. He's going to go to her left. Hands it off to Miners. Miners looking to drive, but decides to throw it out to Rampton, who's wide open, and she shoots. And just a little bit too strong. And there's Lee with the offensive rebound. 37-12. And the steal by Miners. She's going to take it down and going to shoot a left-hand layup, and it's off the mark. It looks like Erica tips it and it goes out of bounds, so that's going to go to Eastview. We got Cortez, who's going to replace Hernandez. And we have Kendall Sanford, who's in the game. Is going to replace, it looks like maybe Hernandez, but 37-12. The ball's actually stolen. McCormick throws it and it's stolen by Dabbs, who kicks it over to Miners, who gets it right back to Dabbs. Textbook fast break there, 2-on-1. Made McCormick commit. And then after Miners made McCormick commit, she got it back over to Dabbs for the easy bucket. And it was all started off of a steal. So it looks like Nunez is fouled by Lee. So Nunez should be getting two fouls or two shots here. 39-12. Nunez with the first one. That was a high arcing shot for free throw line. And she does another one and off the mark. So Miners gets a Dabbs dribbling across Texas right now. She's in the panhandle. Dabbs goes in, shoots a shot off the backboard. Didn't quite make it, but guess what? There's Lee, and Lee just rolls off the rim. The ladies are doing a great job tonight on the offensive board, on defense and the offensive board. And it looks like there's another takeaway by Georgetown. Rampton gets it to Miners. Miners is going to shoot it, and it's just off the rim. And Lee comes in, and it's off of her hands. So Eastview's going to have the ball with 4:55 to go in the third period, 39-13. Cortez is bringing the ball down, gets it over to Sanford. Sanford, the ball gets tipped away, and Sanford's got the ball again and gets it back over to McCormick. And Furr tries to step in front and hits the ball and goes out of bounds. Almost had that steal. Lady Eagles always do a great job of playing the passing lanes. So McCormick with a three-pointer, and she's off the mark. So Miners gets the rebound. She's going to drive it. She decides to pull it back out. She hands it off to Rampton, who kicks out the Dabs for a wide open three, and it is rattles in and out. And Lee's there to keep it alive, but the ball is snatched up by Cortez, and McCormick with another three, and she hits it. So I think it looks like the Eastview crowd is very excited there. McCormick, I think they were saying if she scored 5 points tonight, that would hit the 1,000th point in her career at Eastview. So young lady's done a great job, and it looks like that was her 1,000th point right there. So good job shout out to Addie McCormick. 39-16, Georgetown has the ball. Now we have some substitutions here. We have Reese Hoadley, Madeline Furr, Erica Rampton, Mackenzie Bernard, and Katie Piper. Katie's been real aggressive, as well as Reese too. These young ladies are really driving the ball and going to the hole here. That's one thing you like to see. You like just the aggressiveness, taking it right to the rack and trying to put it in. Because a lot of times, even if you don't make it, you're going to get you get a foul off of that. So a rebound. Reese gets it over to Katie Piper. Nice. Reese is pushing it up the court and finds Katie by the goal, by the rim. And gets it down to her, and she hits it. So McCormick gets it over to Sanford. And Sanford tries to make the pass, but it gets tipped away. So it looks like McCormick is replaced by Madison Card. So Nunez has the ball. Bernard's on her. And she scoops it up. And Piper does a good job blocking out. And looks like the ball was off a card. So Georgetown will get the ball here with 2:43 in the third period. 43-16. Your Lady Eagles are leading here. Katie gets it, throws a skip pass over to Bernard, who shoots a jump shot, rattles in and out, then out. I tell you, it just kind of came in and out halfway down. And Eastview gets the rebound and trying to push it here. Rampton gets it, looks down court, finds Hoadley, and who drives it and scores. So 45-16. Sanford gets it, is going to go in for the drive, and she's going to get fouled by Bernard. And so Sanford misses. Misses the first and makes the second. It was 45-17. And just want to mention Piper. Look at that. Katie is really playing a great game tonight, as well as really the whole team is really in sync here. Ball's thrown off of Hernandez's hands. We got Jane Butler is going to come in for Erica Rampton. Minute 31, 47-17. The Lady Eagles really kind of took control of this game from the onset. Nice pass down to Bernard. It was a give and go. And just off the rim, this a minute 10. Skip pass over to Nunez. And that's a foul on, looks like Ainsley Pelzar. There really hasn't been a ton of fouls this game. Nobody's in the bonus, but there really hasn't been very many fouls at all. Cards try to throw it in, and that's a 5-second. 5-second penalty there, so Georgetown gets the turnover. A minute to go here in the third period. Just want to mention that this Friday night, your Lady Eagles are playing at Bastrop. A shot by Bernard, and off the back of the rim goes over to the backboard, so it's out of bounds. Eastview ball. But next game for the the Georgetown Lady Eagles is this Friday night at 7 p.m. at Bastrop. The game will not be on SHN Sports. Pelzar gets the rebound there. And Hoadley drives. There was a big collision there, but there was no call at all by anyone. So we got 25 seconds to go. Nunez looks like she's getting fouled. I don't know if that was on the shot or if they said it was on the ground. So saying this during the shot, so Nunez is gonna shoot 2 free throws here. But again, just kind of repeat that your Lady Eagles are going to play at Bastrop this Friday night, and it will not be on SHN Sports. We will be back on air next Tuesday, a week from today, against Pflugerville Conley here at Georgetown at 7 p.m. That's next Tuesday. But again, the ladies are still playing Friday at Bastrop. 17 seconds to go here. 47-17. Katie Piper, she's looking to drive, and then Hoadley goes to her left and kicks out to Butler for the three and is off the back iron. Rebounded by Sullivan. There's 1 second left. She heaves it down the court. And that right there, folks, is the end of the third quarter with your Georgetown Lady Eagles up 47-17. Tonight's third quarter score is brought to you by Waterboy Graphics. Let Waterboy Graphics take your brand and facility to the next level. After the third quarter, your Lady Eagles have made 2 golden three-pointers for the evening. They didn't have any during the third period, but they've had 2 so far tonight. And these golden three-pointers were brought to you by the Golden Rule, where above all else, goodwill, friendship, and kind regard. This holiday season, be sure to check out the Golden Rule on the Georgetown Square. We got about 15 seconds here, and then we'll start the fourth period. This game tonight, we're at the first game at Eastview, which ended up being a 33-27 game, so it was actually a pretty close game. But your Lady Eagles have really come out tonight, taking control, played selfless basketball, really run the offense well, done great as far as getting offensive rebounds. and playing great defense. And that's really, I'm sure if you spoke to Coach Farney, should tell you she's pleased tonight with the effort and just the execution of the team. So right now, starting out the fourth quarter, on the court for your Lady Eagles, your starters, number 14, Bella Dabbs, 25, Erica Rampton, number 20, Taylor Miners, number 54, Chastity Lee, and number 32, Madeline Furr. And it looks like Casey McCormick has it and tries to stop and travels with the ball. (47-17). And this win tonight should really help their efforts getting into the playoffs this year. And of course, that's what we're wanting, and that's what everybody's fighting for. Because coming in tonight, Georgetown was third in the district, and Eastview was fourth. And Georgetown has already beaten them once, so you get the W tonight, and then that's going to be 2 wins and put Georgetown in a pretty good spot here to get to the playoffs. Hernandez misses a shot, and so I'm not sure what they're calling. There's Mendez with the foul, it looks like. That should be her first. Ball's actually tipped. Miners has it. Is looking to go to her right and stops, kicks it back around to Furr, who swings it back over to Dabbs, who then gives it to Rampton, and Madeline with the shot and misses it, but then goes in for the rebound, and at the same time it's a tie ball there, so it's going to be Georgetown's ball here. Goes Miners, gets it over to Douse for the three-pointer, and it was just long. So Hernandez gets it and pushes it up, but then decides to pull it back out and gives it over to McCormick, who shoots a jump shot. And rebound by Miners. Good pass, entry pass there by Dabbs, and Miners with the three and just off the rim. Dabbs did a good entry pass down to Furr, and Furr then kicks it back to Miners, so there's good ball movement there. Five minutes to go. Nice pass by McCormick down low to Hernandez. I think Hernandez fell down, but I think that was a good, looked like that was a good no call, because I didn't really see any kind of body checking or anything like that. It looks like it was just Lee knocked the ball over and Hernandez fell down, so I think that was a good no call. Rampton gets it over to Miners, and she gets fouled by Sanford. So Miners gets 2 points and one here. who got us a 50-17 matchup here game. Looks like Coach Farney's going to do a wholesale substitution here. And coming in, we have number 24, Katie Piper, number 22, Reese Hoadley, 33, Ainsley Pelzar, 34, Jane Butler, and number 40, Mackenzie Bernard. So Eastview has it. Cortez goes in. It looks like Pelzar gets a piece of it, so I think you can count that as a block shot there. Butler down to Bernard, who squares away, and the shot is just a little bit short. Sanford's going to get the ball. She's coming down low. Throws it over to Nunez, who loses the ball, gets it back out to Butler. Butler's going to go in, makes a nice pass over to Katie Piper, and the ball rolls out. Sanford gets it, is going to drive it down the lane, or drive it down the side here, and they're going to call a foul on Piper.
Foul charge number 24, Katie Piper.
Looks like Nunez is getting replaced by Sullivan for Eastview. Sullivan's going to try to shoot. Oh, that was a tough shot. I don't know how Sullivan got that shot off and actually made it, so that was a tough shot. Piper has it. Entry pass into Pelzar, who turns and shoots off the backboard there, and Sullivan gets a rebound and hands it off to Cortez. Cortez is looked like she was thinking about driving, but then she picked up her dribble. Now Sullivan's going to her left and gets it over to Sanford. Ball's tipped away by Piper. I don't know how many times that Georgetown has actually got their hands on a pass tonight, but man, it seems like it is pretty frequent. They're getting their hands in the passing lanes and really causing some havoc there. I believe that's a foul on Piper, and Sullivan was in the active shooting, so she's going to. That was on Piper. So Sullivan's going to get 2 shots here. First one's off the mark. It's like Hernandez is coming in for Cortez. And next one's off the mark, and Bernard gets a rebound. So we got just under 3 minutes to go here in the 4th period. There's a 3-pointer by Butler. She was ready to go on that one, folks. Another golden 3-pointer. You could tell that pass just hit her at the right spot there. And she was able to just catch it and in one motion shoot it, and that was such a pretty shot. That was a 3-pointer. It's off the mark. Pelzar with it, gets it to Hoadley. 53-19. And Reese Hoadley with drive, gets 2 points. That's 10 for her on the evening. Minute 55 here. Sullivan goes in. Almost made that shot. That was a tough shot as well. Here comes Hoadley. 1:40 to go. 55-19 Georgetown. The ball's thrown into Pelzar, who gets 2 points. She did a good job of really kind of sealing off the defender and getting the entry pass and then turn around and making that shot. Got pretty far down on the block. There's Sullivan. Piper with the three-pointer, and she hits it. Another golden three. Another golden three, folks. That puts the mark at 60 here. And Sanford tries to move in, but they're going to call traveling. .30 seconds to go, 60-21. Hoadley just decides that she wants to kind of take some time here. Got it over to Katie, who throws it to Butler, who immediately gives it back. We got 13 seconds to go here, 60-21. And that's going to do it, folks. The end of the game here, your Lady Eagles with a 60-21 win here tonight versus the Eastview Lady Patriots. Your Lady Eagles tonight made a total of, by my count, 4 golden three-pointers tonight. These threes are brought to you by the Golden Rule, where above all else, goodwill, friendship, and kind regard. This holiday season, be sure to check out the Golden Rule in the Georgetown Square. Again, tonight's game, Georgetown Lady Eagles 60, Eastview Lady Patriots 21. Tonight's final score is brought to you by Minuteman Press. Whether it's business cards or holiday family postcards, let Minuteman Press handle your printing needs. Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take a break. And we're going to take a break, and we're going to see if Coach sends somebody up for the interview. But go Lady Eagles. Nice win tonight. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back tonight, folks. Where your Georgetown Lady Eagles won 60-21 over Eastview. I tell you, tonight I have first time I have Bella Dabbs, sophomore, correct?
Yes, sir.
Sophomore starter captain. That's
Yes.
pretty awesome. And tonight, the first game y'all played Eastview, it was pretty close. It was 33-27.
Yep.
Tonight, I mean, not so close. So what were some of the things that y'all really tried to focus on to get to this point?
Well, I think for the past 6 weeks since the last time we played them, we've just all mentally focused during practice, and we've just kept on pushing and doing the things that we needed to get better on.
And I tell you, one of the things I've really noticed over the last few games is just it seems like y'all really starting to emphasize more. I know you always focus on defense, but you get the penalty, or not the penalties, the takeaways, and you immediately try to push the ball.
Yep.
And tonight, I think it was after the first quarter, maybe we had seven different players scored, and I believe by looking at the books, I could be wrong, kind of marking everything down, but by my calculations, everybody who played tonight got on the board somehow
Everybody
or the other.
scored,
So is that something y'all pride yourself on, is really kind of sharing the wealth?
Yeah, we really pride ourselves on defense first, and our defense leads into our offense. So if we play really good defense, we'll do really good on offense.
Yeah. And one last thing before I let you give a shout out here is that one of the things I've always noticed when you ladies are playing is you always you're a very emotional player.
I am.
You really get into it. And I can tell the team feeds off of that. Have you always been that way?
Yeah.
And it's just, I tell you, it's pretty awesome to see, to be able to get out there, because this is an emotional game. And but anyway, great job tonight, and this is your chance if you want to go ahead and give a shout out to anybody you'd like to.
Well, shout out to our whole fans, our whole team in Sun City, and also all my family from Oklahoma watching on TV.
They're all Sooner fans? No, I was kidding.
We're Oklahoma State fans.
Oh, Oklahoma State Cowboys. All right. Hey.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you again for your time. And I know next game is Friday night at Bastrop, and then follow up with Conley next week.
Yep.
And then I think you start hitting the Pflugerville again. I know y'all looking at that one too. So, but thank you again, and great job tonight.
Thank you.
And folks, thank you again for joining tonight. Great win, great team win, 60-21. And it's really big, especially in the district race here. We actually, since we're third place right now and they're fourth place, is a really big win. Got 2 wins over them, so good job. And as I mentioned, on Friday night, the ladies do play at 7 p.m. at Bastrop. If you have a chance to go down there, please do. But the game will not be on SHN Sports. But next Tuesday, they will be back on. We'll be back on the air against Pflugerville Conley here at Georgetown at 7 p.m. We appreciate everybody from joining. And again, my name is Keith Burris with SHN Sports. Thank you very much, and have a good evening.